is going to allow a strong sight hold to start. As here comes the hit.
Definitely fast. Both duelists going in.
They can't get in.
Separated by the snake bite. Victor now being fully flashed, but there's no contact yet from both sides. Heavily damaged order players of NRG as 3 players now fall. Finally, crashies moves in and answers back. But mwzera is at the top. They have perfect angles here. They get a dog kill onto mwzera. Room to breathe. Hope now for NRG as Ethan surprises Khalil. Till to a 2 versus 1. Up to Ethan having a clutch. The RGL now for NRG.
And this time even faster, Vansili.
Yeah. Close range 2. No time to TP away. First entry, but quickly gets traded out by Khalil. The rest of the cavalry is there for NRG just behind the entry from Victor. And he opened up the B site for a plant and a great start, really catching that outlaw out of position.
What an interesting start to this game. NRG 3 times towards B. It's not something we usually see. This time it hits on, but now FURIA for the following rounds can have to consider, are they gonna do that again? It seems like they can't stop it for now if it's just going to be Victor in the follow.
That last one is going to be Khalil. It's pretty much stuck. There's so many smokes around that site. NRG is playing just behind it. Khalil trying to find some sort of timing. Here's a reload just behind him. Peeks back out, and Marved.
And we go right away again. That timing is incredible.
Looks like we're going to continue to get that fight between Victor and mwzera at the beginning. Seekers coming out on the A site, and that's going to push mwzera away. FURIA will have to play the retake at this point with all the info out of the Seekers. Even making sure here we get a safe plant. Giving it over to Victor.
Retake slightly split. They're trying to do the 3-1 for screens. Maybe Havoc drops an 8 in sight to disperse, and that's when they start to come out. This is going to be tough, though.
Yeah, with that spike plant, you just have to play inside the site. The crossfires are just really good. Good
Who wants this orb and be main, also giving info. mwzera is going to go on a fact-finding mission here in the drift. A lot of info. You see a bit of a rotation now coming in from Conan, but they have to keep 1B to watch this lurk.
That's why Khalil's just going to stay behind on that B side. You already see the pivot from Conan down towards middle. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Middle's open. NRG doesn't know it yet, but they are looking to clear it together. And it'll still end up being 2 players inside the B site. A last second hit, pivoting towards this B site. First smoke. Attempt of delays, early paranoia, but Marv found the timing. First blood in the round. Khalil stuck in the back of the site, hides inside the smoke. Showstopper out on the defense. 10 seconds left on the clock. Showstopper connects onto Marv. crashies trying to answer back, a tap on the spike. White Swings gets the kill. Then Team It works for the save. Will the plant go down? It will successfully. A 1 versus 2. mwzera makes it a 1v1. Sky versus Sky. Crashes in the spawn, and it's planted for him. mwzera looking to reposition. He's looking back towards the spawn. All crashies needs to do here is to wait it out. Use all the time in his favor because he also has a flash to work with on the tap of a spike. There's that tap. Crash is still waiting and continue to play that time here. Now there's a jiggle. mwzera was looking in the wrong place. There's that flash, and it's going to take a while here. You have to at least get it halfway for mwzera, so he sticks it. A peek on the reload. Now it's not even at half. You can definitely see here that crashies could stay cool.
Good mid once again as everybody collects on the right side of the map for NRG. FURIA with good, not decent util, but they could get in.
Dog is pushing him away, but Khalil is close now with the stinger, and beautiful little trade there by Demon 1. Marco Flake to get those 2 kills. The lurk is moving up from Marved. Pretty sure he had to rotate around, so he's cutting to rotate against mwzera. Easy one.
30
now B side is open, a 1v1 towards the back of the site.
Sorry, smoke on heaven and screens as they start to hit site.
A drop towards the air. It's the decoy actually that was being thrown out down by mwzera, but they know that he's close, floating around. There's that dagger in the face. And then out to the middle, in the dome of mwzera. Back towards the site. Khalil gets denied by Victor. An easy plant now once again for NRG. Safe inside the site. No need to really fight towards heaven if you want to, but they will do the same for NRG. They're still going to try to push towards the heaven side. Victor is moving in alone, trying to keep Conan and Havoc at bay and also not give him a chance to save those weapons. Conan last one to go.
At elbow both times. So they can just rinse and repeat this strat as long as they're behind.
Yet they haven't tried that. Seems as though they still want to try to fight into the close angles. This time it finally works out because they have the crossfire set up. Pain shells coming down. Dash away here from Demon 1. Seekers coming out. crashies getting the entry towards the A site. But three players towards the top of the ramp on the defensive side. They drop the spike. Demon One has to try to pick it up. Now spotted by the boom button. The sprays comes across the screens. He's able to escape. Move inside the site and plant.
The push around from crashies during all of this.
Gets that first one there onto Khalil. No trade. So he's going to set that paranoia on the top of the A site now, where FURIA has to now look towards A ramp and also towards screens to fight back in the site. And as soon as they're done with that, they have to deal inside of Viper's Pit, placed down by Marv. Covering hell, covering the entrance. Havoc at least from the top. He's able to take down crashies. He's trying to fall back and heal Demon One. 2 versus 3. One rare opportunity for FURIA to get the third round in the half. Contact play, one-on-one. Marv outside of the pit.
NRG hasn't even really played through.
Exactly. For NRG, it's easy. Demon One on the right side, off kill on the attack. The other 4 rather, a death ball. Really not focusing on any type of splits. The tap on the spike baiting both players of FURIA peeking out. They both get denied. Conan cannot find the timing outside of this pit, so the pit is now wasted. As Nas looks like they're gonna try to fight at least early. Can they punish Victor here in the 4th position? They cannot. Might just be the call to save.
FURIA back onto a bit of a lower buy with the weapons here.
Double rockets on both sides, and it's actually NRG that takes the upper hand. Player advantage on their side. I like the push down, though. They want to try to get behind, and 6 cents coming out of Victor. Jump spot, spotting the shots, hearing the shots. Fake TP2 to bait some more shots. But the pain shells now are pushing everybody back towards B, where NRG's looking to engage. There's that flash, does not affect any players, but the trades are still really...
Not even more of a retake play by FURIA. They're just being separated by members of NRG, walking through the defensive lines. Marv still able to watch the back, too. Looks like we're getting the hit here, and Demon One's in sight.
Nate and Dash, Seeker's out. They know now that the opponents are closer for NRG. Okay, they're not even looking at their angles, actually, through. But at least FURIA is able to fight back for A heaven control. This is going to be a long rotate, though, from Khalil.
Hardly
Seeker's
any
coming out,
damage.
too. That's going to find info on the last 2 players of FURIA as well.
Yeah, waiting back to take those out. The Guardian as well to come in. This low buy hurting for the last one of the rounds.
Definitely see it here. Just waiting for the players to drop down for contact. Paranoia actually pushes Marv back a little bit. He hears all of these footsteps. We'll get a timing on the backstab again. There's that first one. Havoc trying to fight that 1v1. At least we'll be able to trade it out. 1v2, but that clock's ticking down on that spike. Too little too late here for him to get anything done. He's trying to pad some stats, trying to get warmed up for the second half potentially. And there's a nice little shot at least. But just a very slow first contact, though, waiting for the orb to come up. As soon as it pops, NRG's closing that gap. Early paranoia. Players are staying behind. Now a TP inside the site. mwzera and Havoc. The 2 we wanted to create the space, get it done. But we went back and forth. Demon One is now solo. Raid boss with a sheriff. Dash available. Plat going down for Nasr, who also has a flash.
Really cool entry into the site. Talk about it in a second, because Demon One.
It might take a couple of other seconds before he lands another shot onto Khalil, but
his dash is still up. A smoke just came up for Khalil if he even feels safe enough to use it and create some space. But right now, I feel like Demon One will use it anything against him.
Khalil understood that, so he's playing back. He's gonna play the clock.
I mean, hearing that sheriff, you don't want to give.
Well, that plant, you know, you're trailing behind here by 9 points. FURIA goes for a buy. Stinger's in a judge. Havoc with only 1 satchel in that judge. He's going to try to... Oh, no! That initial noise is just grouping back up. Trying to play the contact up through the B heavens. And NRG, they want to play the man advantage.
Air toxins going up.
Slow take onto site.
And they're starting to understand it. The paranoia came through just to clear towards the back of the site to get mwzera back there with that TP. NRG will have a lot of util.
30 seconds left.
Flash, paranoia, pain shells, and a dash here already activated by Demon One. First contact through, 1 on the rafters. There's that first kill. Spotted a second one of the default boxes. mwzera that was trying to push forward, and we're buddy system now for 2 players on the top of the A ramp for NRG. That's Demon One and crashies just behind. Crashies is not even needed.
But what's that? What is that peak though? What was the swing? Why was it one and then the other?
Yeah.
It just seems like the setup isn't there.
They're just pushing everywhere as well for energy. Dropping the lurks here on middle too. I just want to close out the map. Everybody's really holding W at this point, and FURIA is now pinned towards the entrance of even A site at the orb. Finally, mwzera gets spotted. That paranoia allows here for both players to move up from behind. Yeah, Victor misses a couple of shots, but you know the end result. A full roster against mwzera. mwzera cannot really contact it to anything yet. Dash now activated with the door open. Now gets reclosed by Marved, gets caught. And that's the opener that we want to hear from FURIA.
That's cool. They use Yoru as kind of a hall pass there. They think it's just the clone walking down, and Marv suffers for it. Pushing back in. The A plant's going to be a bit for A main here, but they are still going to push forward in the site. A big lurk by Khalil to still come in through mid.
Yeah. Big retake play for energy. mwzera is holding one angle from Shrimp. Answered back by Demon 1, but Demon 1, it's going to be harder for him to play the raid boss with only 10 HP remaining. A dash forward to create some space, get some information as he dashes forward. Now pushing together, but there's that late lurk you were talking about. FURIA to move in and to go for a plant.
So much knowledge just off that util, just off the positioning of Havoc, but can they stave off the retake? Two big frags to start.
Spike planted.
Question answered with what you just asked. So there's that rotate cut. Havoc was able to drop one on the pivot towards mid. The last players are ready trying to retake the site on the B site. Just too many players to deal with though. Ethan in a 1v2. Protocol now in place for FURIA. A synchronized double jump. It's almost like I was watching synchronized swimming.
Outlaw last round, an operator this round.
And support too, a TP4. Doesn't even matter if you have dimensional drift on the attack. Hunter's Fury to come out too. Trying to land some shots. Demon 1 finally falls, but they were surprised by the off to start. All of FURIA looking to potentially commit. Timing for that all towards A main. There's that cage to throw that hat. Marv is spraying it.
Oh no.
I mean, that's a high risk. We'll find out if it's going to be a high reward because those two players, Conan and mwzera, are quite low here. They have a Hunter's Fury to work with for the post plant. But Noswer still keeping that on his back. That spike, that is, finally gives it away. Hunter's Fury on the attack to try to clear space instead. A 1-for-1 on the anchor towards B. And with 26 seconds left, there's two players flanking from energy. FURIA has no choice but to work inside this B site. Victor trying to anchor it up. Spike is now down as he gets the kill onto Conan. Noswer now running inside. Head-to-head, toe-to-toe, gets that pick.
I have the spike.
12 seconds left. The ADS out the window.
FURIA is not ready to move at this point. Oh, that was close.
In the chest.
Just off to the left, the ladder there for the entrance of the site. Pings are going back. Okay, they have this off site right now, but they don't have control of it yet.
So many cages coming through. They made it inside for a bit, but once again, energy playing behind Marv's wall that he placed up. Cage then up, trying to do more delay snake bite just to give him that forward position on the top. Now it goes down. 2 kills there onto mwzera and Noswer. Khalil was too late for the trade. Crashies then long range right into the cubby in the chest of Khalil, leaving only Havoc on the right side of grab. Dash forward, Blade Storm for Havoc. Corner is not checked. Easy TP away. And Demon 1 could just ADS and look down in that area.
What is this? The one round they're not peeking? And Havoc tries to attack, tries to get that push towards A.
That's that push mid. So the pinch actually works out here for FURIA because of Ethan's TP. That was less players for energy inside the site. Now it's open. Trying to find a timing. Ethan's trying to walk back in. mwzera in a forward position. You're a mirror match, but it's stolen by Marv. Victor then also onto Khalil. Conan and Noswer alone now inside this A site. Dimensional drift getting the information of where the players are at. No sprays to follow behind at least, but that spike is still down. Now the hat's getting thrown. They get info. The lurk once again from Marv.
FURIA was just expecting. And they do again.
Snake bite to start things off and is sprayed through. And even Ethan, low on HP, but Mars trying to make a play. Once again, running outside of his pit and somehow gets the pick onto Havoc to even up the situation. 4-on-4. And FURIA have to figure out what side of the map they want to work towards to, and it seems to be towards this B side. I mean, I could see it. They have a dimensional drift to work with against that.
Usually your Viper's doing that alone, right?
Yeah.
Not too many people going to be around so they can choose the soft site, yes, but Marv could be Iceman right here. That first trip could be a kill, a backup, and then Ethan's there to help that support as they chase for Marv in the pit. They could really cause some chaos. They're pretty committed here at 45 seconds too, as they're checking flank just for a moment. Unless they're going all the way back.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are. They're gonna leave it and see if they can rotate around.
Yeah. So the Aldron go for a drift. But the thing is, they haven't gained too much position here. They forfeited the A side early.
30
so if they make
left.
any noise, this is all going to get heard by Victor, who's walking down towards the halls.
It's done. crashies saw it.
Jig is up outside the vents. Sussed out is Khalil. And that spiked down 17 seconds. Last two players. A little bit of...
Maybe a pipes plant?
I mean, there's some
10
hope.
seconds left.
Wall comes down. Marv aims in.
Player standing.
Now doable. Plant is about to come down.
All right.
Ethan on a 1 versus 2. We mentioned how he was playing Valorant
Planted.
on easy mode on the previous map. Now the IGL has to try to clutch a 1 versus 2. First contact in, easy
NRG
one.
is it's a B hit, Van Silly.
There's a trip there, updrafted, and somehow Victor was spraying through all of that and gets 2 kills. Hits the decoy, forced to fall back, but there's still Marv to help out. Havoc was there with the flake, but Demon 1 inside the arches. Up kill onto Havoc. Disadvantage, our FURIA down by 2 players. Pin now really inside this B site. Aldron trying to find at least 1. No pings, but then Conan swings out, denied, punished by Victor. And actually, we did get the ping out there.
The third one with a hat trick. Oh my gosh. The front side of A main.
Yeah. And we'll do it a 4th time, right?
Back
and
to
he
the
did.
fast.
Yeah, nice entry there by Havoc. Ethan trying to answer quickly. A flash through the wall. The TP was actually committed, and mwzera loses that fight to Ethan. Now as the wall comes down, Havoc is down to 57 HP. Teammates trying to move up and help him out. And now you force out the Hunter's Fury. Does connect and get the pick onto Ethan. Then the hat on the attack. Pinging more players now. Aldron. Also pushing some players back, but then Noswer is moving forward. I mean, they get the plant finally. Now it comes down to the hero plays of energy. 2 players left alive. It's a 2 versus 2. Counter hat now being thrown on the defense. Last one is spotted here. Havoc in the front. 23 HP, still survives. Planet for him. No orb here. So Marv and Victor had the pick together. Post him up towards the B site, anticipating
This is
a
a tough
FURIA
spot.
hit towards B. crashies fell towards the nest, and there's that trade-off. Again, not expecting, allowing to capitalize on
off
that.
the rotation after they hit B. If they lose Noswer here, don't get enough of his util, they might not be able to make the side hit work. A very hidden Ethan could stay quiet here and dismantle everything.
Yeah. Same thing for Marved. There's that flash and the peek, the TP across. Demon 1 trying to find a tight angle, a tight shot. Contact in front of the pyramids. But it's energy that scores first. Finally, it's answered back, leaving Victor alone. Noswer looking for a plant. Might have hurt the drop. Khalil's waiting for it just around the corner here at orange. Tap on the spike.
Operator now in the hands of mwzera on the Yoru. Oh my.
Giving Demon 1 the Vandal, then activates the Blade Storm off that pick. Trying to find more kills. Dash has been activated. Information on 2 players and a reposition from Marv. Walking across the other end, trying to find his own timing, and he also gets punished. That's information on 2 players there, because that's Conan and Noswer getting picks. A TP across to help out, and there's a dimensional drift to open up the B site. They spot Victor, Cage comes up. Noswer gets picked, Hunter's Fury. Coming out now on the defense from crashies. That's all he has with the sheriff, and it's good enough for a pick. mwzera also falls. And the lurk coming in from elbow. Gets denied. Good luck here to Noswer.
He's running.
1 plant, 1 pick will get it to Hunter's Fury. But there's already that rotate from Ethan up at the staircase. 40 seconds left to work with. He could take his time for a bit here as Noswer.
crashies just came, okay, he didn't grab a weapon or didn't have time to. He wants to be here to support.
Got info, and there's that staircase. Now Noswer could isolate energy on the attack. You want to try to find any type of formulation on this attack, and it sprays through the cages. 2 instantly fall. FURIA really wants to fight towards his middle. They take control of it, but they lose the A site in the process. Victor watching that rotate, and almost caught their Havoc. Does get a tap on the chest, forces a dash, and gets information on 3 players now rotating over from mid.
What a sick way to defend on that one with the push up from Havoc. Now we go into sight. Marv a bit pushed. They can't really crossfire this. It's gonna have to be the headshots.
Toxin screen down.
Marved has come up huge. Oh, the save there from Conan, who also, you can definitely see it. Those rifles, Guardians, and an Outlaw taking mid control. As Havoc was trying to get a position up there, I think there was miscomms. Nobody was watching that elbow. So he gets punished here by the Victor push up on elbow.
Really cool A-wall on the right side, focusing double pass if they want to get through that. So you're really giving them a lot to think about if they want to take the site. They're going to have to hit that util or wait for the gas to go down. Demon 1 in the hall starts us off.
Yeah, all individual pushes to start things off, giving NRG a 2-player advantage with a minute left on the clock. And yeah, an A site's open. FURIA's already falling back for a bit, just trying to fight back and contest Demon 1 in the halls, who dashes away to safety. Plant will come down still. Objective is crashies with these plants. Potential for a Hunter's Fury in the next round.
Yeah.
When FURIA will get their gun round.
Victor's on a vacation right now. The team doesn't really need him, but he has all this space to just detect and let them know. Probably about to see the rest of FURIA in sight at this point. Little hide from Ethan here. Ooh.
Yeah, it's Demon 1 to spot first on the contact. And yeah, I don't need a flash yet. I'll just ADS and get all these kills. No need to flash me, Ethan. Decoy out first here on the attack. Trying to find any trips towards the site. It's open. Ethan the one TPing in and going for a full plant. It's going to be a 5 versus 5. Double trips watching that flank. But it's Havoc that could updraft over it if he wants to. Chooses to go the long way around, as you can see on the minimap. But meanwhile, in front of your screen, Demon 1 gets the headshot onto Conan. Dueling down the numbers here on the attempt of a retake. There's that trip broken, that flank attempt coming out from Havoc. A flash through the Viper wall from NWZero. Blinds a few, gets that backstab from Havoc, but it's a trade-off. Allowing the hat to come out and the numbers to come back in favor of NRG. Only mwzera and Havoc, I mean, not too much time left. mwzera kind of committed inside that site. Both of them kind of committed inside that site. Now with that tap, there's that peek, and there's the secured victory for NRG.
This position. Who's next? And they don't get denied. We saw a bunch of pings in sight. There was going to be the route here for Ethan. Flash on the operator, forcing them to get out. Oh my gosh.
Hunter's Fury now on the attack as well. I don't think they put into account the drift available there by Ethan.
I'm not gonna lie, this feels a little awkward with the positioning of NRG right now and how everything's sorted out without any of those kills coming through except for mwzera.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the gas, waiting for a little patience, and here we go. NRG's able to file out.
Quick, easy reset there, waiting for the wall to come back up. Plant now comes down for a main, for sprays, for lineups. Late lurk still coming out from Victor from the elbow. But FURIA's upping the tempo on the retake. Demon 1 once again winning individual duels continuously. Finally traded out by mwzera. Alendrone coming out in the attack, getting information on 2 players. There are the lineups cut out from Marved, and that's enough delay for Victor to start coming outside the bridge. Backstab now initiated. ADS on the ping. There's that first. The swing on the second. They are trying to find him. Fins for FURIA to start. NRG seems to be committed now for a hit.
Yep. Dash in, that same Yoru jet combo. And they're going to be easy resting. Wow. Victor's smoke shots right now.
Very good. They're good. Counter Alendrone out. Trying to get that ping there. It works out onto Khalil. Ethan will capitalize on that assist from the Alendrone of crashies. Conan with that safe rifle from that previous round will save it again, as mwzera is looking to at least gain some confidence. An opportunity to win a 1v1. crashies getting the timing. mwzera still wins it though. That's a great start. Now head-to-head against Ethan. The pre-fired shots, now spotting Victor. And then on to Ethan. I mean, no time.
Too bad you can't defuse in dimensional drift, huh? Where am I? That's a just leave Conan in a weird spot as they plant back towards spawn.
We're gonna have to look at the amount of duels here between Demon 1 and Havoc, but a lot of them seems to come in favor here of the attack side of NRG to start. Dimensional drift from mwzera. Getting info on mid.
Yeah.
NRG's falling behind it. And there's trap setups here from the Cypher, also towards the A site. Hat now being thrown out.
And they go.
And we go back. And as they go back, though, FURIA was ready for it because of the hat that came out here on the defense. Ethan, though, opens it up. And he's going to get a plant down. A 2 versus 2.
Good retake
10
util here.
seconds left.
Marved's looking to reflank.
Are they setting up for the... Yeah.
1v1 coming up here on the elbow.
One enemy remaining.
mwzera is knifing around. Bringing a knife to a gunfight. Advantage back for NRG. Naswar, both shock darts used. He's gonna come 1-1 against Ethan. Walking slowly forward. Ethan's trying to find that timing. He'll hear the drop. Will not hear the drop, the footstep, the jump kill!
Jump! Always getting the...
This time Ethan's using the dimensional drift again towards the A site. Getting information on Havoc. Conan gets a spray onto Marved at least. Aljon to try to get more updraft towards the air. Blaze Storm being shut out. Demon 1 cannot get any contact this time around. An opportunity for FURIA to have a stronger defensive hold, but there's that lurk from Victor down towards mid doors. A 4 versus 4. Now NRG are triple walking down towards the halls. A peek coming out from Havoc, denied by crashies.
The Hall's control has just been the superior position
Spike
for the
down
match.
A.
And again, NRG take a huge amount of map control from this spot. The lurk from Victor, the final touches.
Gets spotted, but the hat at least is there to get the information on both. Easy one to open the door. And for Ethan and Demon 1 to get inside A site and go for a plant. Potentially even a plant from middle because you have Victor still in that area. Picking up his camera, moving back towards main. Up to Naswar and Khalil. They have a recon dart to work with, at least to start on that retake. It's being shot out. Not spotting anybody towards bricks. Door gets opened up. Ethan, when he's got to step up to the plate, he does here as the IGL for NRG. Up to Khalil alone. All of the players of NRG holding towards the A main. And he could just, probably just can't avoid the unavoidable. And that's Demon 1 in the